everyone, welcome back to my channel, Mommy Trainee. Now today I'm using my phone to film, and I know that when I'm using my phone's camera, I will be looking at the screen because there's no viewfinders or anything. So I might not be always looking straight at the camera. And actually when I look straight at the camera, instead of actually looking at a viewfinder and seeing my own face and talking to it, I get a little distracted, and sometimes like my train of thoughts might not be very cohesive, so bear with me. So there would be a lot of times I might just be looking at like this instead of like that. Anyway, so today I have my Young Living July Essential Rewards unboxing for you. This month I've spent about 250 PV on my Essential Rewards box. So let's get started to see what we got. Most of the stuff that I have this month is basically like products, like something to be used. Household product, personal care product instead of oils. Most of the oils are actually just the freebie oils, so they're quite bulky, I do have to say. So let's get started. The first item, I've already taken everything out of the box so that it could actually be a little bit faster. So the first product that I have here is the Thieves Dishwasher powder, automatic dishwasher powder. So I've heard some mixed review with this product. There are some people who likes it when you put it into the dishwasher, and there are some people who are saying that it leaves like a white film on your dishes after it's being washed. So, I mean, maybe they just need to use some, I don't know, vinegar or something. I wasn't sure. So I was always kind of hesitant about this product. But one of the things that I have recently heard is that someone tried to use this product to clean their toilet, and it was very, very effective. So that's why I'm just taking a plunge. I would still try to use it in the dishwasher, but then if I have a second use of the same product, might as well. Multitasker, it's always a big win. So that's one of them. Okay, and then the second product, I actually have two of the similar type of product. Oops. So I have here a Thieves wipes, and this is actually the new seedling, the baby line. It's also a baby wipe. So this big pack has 72 wipes, and this little guy here has, I think, 30. Yeah, 30 wipes. So most of the time, quite honestly, you use wipes when you're out and about, like when you're on the go. At home, you usually don't really need to use wipe unless it's something really dirty. You just want to just wipe and discard. For me, even when I'm on the go, if I plan it out correctly, if I plan my day out correctly, I usually would have some Noex body wash, a body cloth, where I just basically put water in and then wipe. Like, let's just say if we go to a restaurant, my son, he's young, he could be having like really greasy face and hands and very dirty everything. So I would usually just use that on him. Just basically water on a microfiber, wipe it. He's gonna be very, very clean, even with his very, very greasy hands. But there are certain times when, like, let's just say if you go to shopping, like Costco, Stop and Shop, we would be putting him on a cart. And when we put him on a cart, sometimes it's like, you know, everybody touches that handle. He touches it, my husband, me, everyone touches the handle. So instead of afterwards try to use either a Noex wipe, you know, cloth to clean his hand, or maybe use the waterless hand purifier from Young Living to, you know, clean your hands. I don't sanitize your hand. Other than that, sometimes I might actually opt for, you know, using a wipe to clean certain surfaces when we're out and about, like tables and stuff. So these two would come in handy. Now, the reason why I like to get like smaller package is that right now it's, you know, it's summer, it's beginning of August. If you put big packs of wipe in the car and forget to take it into the house, if you leave it there for like, let's just say 2-3 weeks, a big pack of this, I've used like the Honest wipes, you know, way long time ago when I was using Pampers wipes. These big packs of wipes, 2-3 weeks in the summer, it's gonna dry it up. So you can't really be like leaving it in the car. you could probably leave it there in the car. Like once in a while, you go to the zoo, you have it in the car, you leave it there. But you need to kind of make sure that you bring it back home, bring it back indoor after you get a chance, because you don't want a whole big pack of wipes to be completely dried up in 2-3 weeks before you even use it up. And that's the reason why I opt for, getting this in the summer, because, well, first of all, if you're out and about, if you want a clean surface when you're on the go, most of the time you wanted to clean, let's just say table, chairs that they sit in, things like that. You want something that really is gonna be not harmful to, us human beings or my son, and really do an effective job of cleaning the germs. And it needs to be compact enough, quite honestly. And that's the reason why this can actually easily go into, a diaper bag or my purse, and then I could bring it on the go. I don't have to leave it in the car wherever I'm going. If I'm going into a restaurant, it could come with us. This, on the other hand, I would bring it, when we're in the car for maybe like road trips. We go to, the grandparents pretty much every single Saturday, and each time it's at least an hour ride. So we bring this into the car, but when we're actually like really out and on the go, this could go into the purse. So, that's why the 2 wipes. And plus I wanted to try out the baby wipes. People use it to, remove makeup, and people are saying that the wipes is actually very good in quality. The thickness, it stretched a little bit. It's very, very strong. So let's see how it fares. Okay. And then the next product is bath bomb. I got the lavender bath bomb. It's called calming bath bomb, actually. So my son likes to take baths these days, and sometimes how they are when they take a bath, they play and play and play. They stay in the water for quite a long time. So why not have some other benefits to the bath water? First of all, I'm pretty sure it smells good. And lavender, it could be good for his skin, because he has been having a lot of he's always had, ever since he was a baby, he's always had like eczema, itchy skin. So I was hoping if I put a little bit of this into the bath water, maybe it's going to help him with a little bit of the itchiness to calm it down. And plus he really had been, liking taking baths, and he likes to take bath like before bedtime, like right after dinner. He's like, I want to take a bath, but just because he wants to go and play with like his, water guns and stuff. So let's see if this is going to help him in his bath. Another bathroom type of personal care product is, I have got this Koga Eva vanilla shampoo. Now, I actually also wanted to refill my Koga Eva conditioner, but they're out of stock for quite a while now. I think it's almost a month. The old one that I had, it's pretty much gone. Quite honestly, I use quite a bit of conditioner, so one bottle of that conditioner would, for the most part, last me about a month. And I wash my hair probably every other day. I don't wash it every day anymore. But what I noticed about the Koga Eva conditioner is that when I used it in conjunction with the Kid Scent shampoo, it my hair loss during like shower time has cut to probably half of what it used to be. Now I know that it's probably the Koga Eva conditioner, less about the shampoo, because once I actually swap out the conditioner, because I was out of it already, and switch out to some other conditioner that I have in the house, my hair loss in the shower, it went back to like the normal level of hair loss. And I don't have a lot of hair. We don't want hair loss here. So I was actually hoping to use the conditioner with the shampoo, but unfortunately the shampoo is out of stock. So I'm really hoping that with just the shampoo, it would actually keep that, hair loss out of, be under control. So talking about other shower, bathroom product, personal care, I have gotten the this is Mountain Mist deodorant. I actually am someone that really need to use deodorant unless I know that I'll be out like the whole day outside, like going to the zoo with my son. Then I would make sure that, okay, I put something on. During the day where I am at the office, or if I'm home or something like that, if I know that I'm indoor, I normally don't really have to use it. And I've been switched over to something that's more natural because Noex has a clear crystal that you basically just wet it a little bit and then apply it. It's unscented. It's basically a natural thing. But I am, running out of it very, very soon. So I wanted to try something from Young Living, and I mean, it's good. I heard that it's supposed to smell pretty nice, and it's also pretty natural. Although it's not, it's not crystal, but it's all natural. So let's see how this is gonna work. I mean, for me, quite honestly, as long as it smells good, or at least don't smell like much of anything for deodorant, it's already a pretty good product. But one of the things that I've heard, it might not apply to me because I don't really use deodorants every single day. But if you are switching over to a more natural deodorant instead of the store-bought, like like from Target and stuff, all those pharmacy name brand, if you're switching to a more natural solution like this one, I heard that your body is going to go through some kind of detoxing. So initially, it might have a little bit of smell for a few weeks. Again, everyone is different, but keep using it to see if it's gonna go away, because it might just be your body is trying to kick out certain things that has been there, that you've had the toxins trapped in that part of the body, and now it's just releasing it. So just give it a try, but be patient if you're one of those types that initially it doesn't seem to work. At least that's what I heard. I've never used it before, so. Okay, this is a restocking product. I do not want to be running out of this because I've been using this exclusively. I don't use any of the other store-bought toothpaste, anything with fluoride. This goes out of stock once in a while. So whenever, when my ER has a little bit of wiggle room, I usually try to order some of this. I should probably do the same thing with the Koga Eva conditioner. But anyway, I'm restocking this, although I'm not out yet, but never know. Okay, talking about the summer, out and about, I've also picked up 2 of the sunscreen lotion. Now, I've already had sunscreen lotion that I've purchased from them. I've had, I think, either 1 or 2 tubes. And this is actually one of the things that I think it's pretty high in terms of demand. So I picked up 2 this month because I wanted to make sure whatever that I have would last until, into the fall, maybe almost into the winter. In the winter, I usually don't use these type of sunscreens because my son doesn't go out to play when the weather is so cold. He doesn't go out when he's at school. So his sun exposure is actually not as bad unless we have like a day out. But in the summer, they go out every day. He tan like 3 or 4 shades already during the summer. On Friday, they have water day. Every single day when the weather is good like today, they go out to play for like half hour or something. During the weekend, when we're out and about, sometimes we bring them to the zoo. Not that long ago, we went to a water park. Sunscreen is a must. Although I do have to say I have to do a better job at remembering to put it on him and me and my husband. But I wanted to make sure that we have at least enough to get us to fall and winter. Now, this is a very thick bottle of sunscreen lotion. It's kind of like you need super strength to squeeze it out. And I always have my husband try to apply it on my son because, sometimes your fingers get a little tired squeezing these tubes. But I don't know exactly how long 1 tube will last us. So that's why I'm getting 2 this month. I've heard that there are some products starting this month. There will be a limit because of the high demand. There will be a limit to 1 per month per account, and this is one of the products, I think. And actually, I do have something like kind of like a little rant that I have to kind of get it out of my chest. At the end of June, I think, yeah, June. June is the month that they've launched all these products. And at the end of June, I've actually ordered a whole bunch before before you could actually order it in the virtual office. There was a chance at the convention that you could order it at the end of June. I've ordered quite a few products, pretty much like 80% of the new products, except for like maybe the makeups and stuff. I didn't really go for that because I wanted to see how other people are reacting to the makeup line first. And, I wanted other people to kind of work out, what color, how to pick the right shades and all that. So I didn't really get those, but most of the other new products, especially the baby line, I got most of the products. Now, there are a few products like the baby wash, the Sunscreen body wash that I've got. I've never even received it. I ordered it in June. There was like, I think 1 or 2 days where you could actually go online and order it. I was provided with a link. I ordered on the first day. The product that came in was all the other products that I've ordered. There are some like the baby oil. I've had the lotion, the baby lotion. The baby lotion's out of stock. It is a very, very good product, but it's out of stock right now. And I'm almost done with my first tube. I don't know what to do without it now. But the baby wash, it was there when I, order it. Now, when you go into the virtual office, it was not even, you can't even look it up. It's not even there. The Sunscreen, it's been out of stock ever since it was on virtual office. There are quite a few other things, obviously, but those are like the main things that I remember that I really wanted to get, but it's out of stock. Now, they had obviously, as I was mentioning, the body wash is not even, you can't even see it on the virtual office. You can't even tell, if that is actually a product. Like I thought maybe there was no body wash, maybe no baby wash, because I don't know, I've never seen it. I thought I've ordered it, but I couldn't find it. But then when I go back to the June 30th order that I did, or June 29th order that I did, it was there. But you can't find it at the virtual office anymore. Sunscreen, they just said, the 1 per month per account limit that they have just said, that they're going to enforce now. It has the Sunscreen. But again, it's out of stock. There's no 1 per month per account because it is out of stock. Both sizes. Now, I'm hoping when it gets back in stock, they were saying that it will be 1 limit per each size. So if you wanted to stock up, you could get 1 8-ounce and 1 3 ounces in the same order. But again, it was never even in stock. I wanted to try it. I've heard good things about the scent. And yeah. Sunblock, another one of those 1 per month per account. So I don't know. But anyway, I wanted that baby lotion again. Okay, next item. It is the After Sun spray. Now they were saying that the spray nozzle that came with the product in the box, because of because the product is a little bit thicker, the spray nozzle that comes with the product actually doesn't actually work that well. It got clogged a lot. So they actually, all the order, they provided you with a new nozzle. So they actually asked you to it's not a spare, it's a different nozzle. So basically just open this, when you open this, just dump the old and put the new in. Hopefully this is gonna soothe your skin after a day out in the sun. And then I got one more product from the makeup line. This is again a very big box for a very tiny product. I mean, if you get like 5, makeup item and all in here, then it would be worth it. But for me, it's just one tiny little lipstick. So this lipstick is, the color is called Uptown Girl. And it looks like this. It's actually pretty good because the middle here, it's clear. so that you could, you know, if you put it in your drawer or something, or in your bag, when you whip it out, you could already tell the lip color. Okay, so once you open it, like this part, top part, it's clear, so you can see the color. Let me just put this down. And then when I open it, see the YL with their logo is actually etched on the side of the lipstick. It's actually quite nice. It's a very nice touch. Want to see the color? Oh, good. It's very plummy. I think it's probably one of those lipsticks that you could kind of layer a little bit more if you want it to be a little bit darker. If you want it to be a little lighter, just do one layer and then maybe do some like lip gloss or something. It's actually quite good. It's quite plummy. I like it. Gonna use it soon. So that's the one makeup item that I got. And then in terms of the last item that I've actually purchased, again, this also has a, you know, it has a limit on the account. It's only one per month per account. And it is my Peace and Calming. Now, Peace and Calming. A lot of people, there are a lot of oils that a lot of people would be using, has very good review. When you buy it, you're like, oh, okay, it's okay. It's not like as good as people thought, or as good, like it might work on other people. It didn't work on me. But this oil, I do have to say, it works on my son pretty well, because I've been using it in his diffuser. I never actually put this on him, but I've used it in his diffuser during bedtime. And to be honest, I did notice a difference. In the past, I was using things like, let's just say lavender, cedarwood. It's good, but it still takes time for him to calm down and sleep and fall asleep. Now, there are times that I could be diffusing it in his room, and he would, if he's not ready, if he hasn't done his stuff, his routine, if he's not ready, he's not gonna all of a sudden fall asleep, obviously. But I was actually hoping, oh, during the night when he's in his room, let's just say daddy's reading him a book, he would just be a little calmer. But it didn't really do much for him at that stage. What I really noticed is that in the past, so let's just say, you know, barring from a night that has really, like something really upsetting happening to him, like he didn't get to watch TV, or, you know, whatever tantrum that he wants to throw, which is pretty much every other night. Other than that, if he has like a normal evening, a calm night, he does his routine. He comes up to the second floor to the bedrooms and he brushes teeth, floss, you know, go to potty, all that, change. And then he would go back to, you know, his room, go to his bed, play hide and seek. And he has to play like 2 hide and seek. One is when daddy's hiding, and 2 is when I'm hiding with him. So it has to be 2. Like, you cannot break his routine unless you want to use hide and seek to trade something else. And then he has to read a book. And then we would try to, you know, turn off the light and say, okay, it's bedtime. But then he would, you know, once you turn off the light, hold his hand. Sometimes I would sit there and hold his hand, or my husband. And then within 30 seconds, he's like, I need to go potty. It's kind of like a ritual. He has to, you know, all of a sudden, lights off. 30 seconds later, he wants to go potty. And then we would turn off the light, go to potty, come back, turn off the light, hold his hand again, kiss him good night. At that point, that's when his routine ends. And that's when he accepts that, okay, this is really bedtime. Now, in the past, if I'm using other oils, it works well. It takes some time, 10-15 minutes. There are times that when he's upset, the upper limit that I've had once was like 1.5 hours, and I basically threw in the towel and say, you know what, I'm not holding your hands. You have to just, you know, whatever you do, just fall asleep on your own. After I started using this, most of the nights, when he is not upset, or he's, you know, when he knows that, okay, it's time, and I accept that I have to close my eyes and sleep, this works in about 3 to 5 minutes. Hold his hand, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, he's pretty much out. maybe not completely deep asleep, but then asleep to a point that he's actually sleeping and I could actually just like pull my hands and, you know, put it under the blanket and he would be fine for the evening, for the night. So this for him, maybe 2 drops to 3 drops in the diffuser, and sometimes I would put in like another 2-3 drops of something else. Recently I've been doing lavender, sometimes I do frankincense, sometimes I do I think I did the Idaho blue spruce these days. But always 2 to 3 drops of this, I could actually feel that the time that he needs to fall asleep has been like cut down to like 2 to 3 minutes. It is that good. So that's something that I've been purchasing at least one every single month, unless they actually, like there is this one month they have like 3 limit, like limit of 3 instead of 1. So I I think I bought 3. So as long as they're in stock, I think I will be stocking up. This is not a cheap oil. It's like $30 something, almost $40, or maybe in the mid 30s. So it's not cheap, but as long as I have room in my ER, the monthly order, I would try to get at least 1 and stock up every single month. That was a long story. Okay, so the last bunch of stuff, it's basically the freebies that I've got. This month I have like a 250 PV, so I did not get the Essentials Zyme 4. I do need that. I do need some digestive enzyme. It's just that, I don't know, I just don't feel like spending another $50 because I know that July is also the month where I'm gonna be spending a lot of money on the Nordstrom anniversary sale, which I did. I spent a fortune, so good thing I didn't spend that last $50. But these are pretty much the stuff that I know that, okay, I really need to stock up on these things, or I really wanted to really try these things, and that's why, you know, I put in a 250 PV this month. I think next month is gonna be a lot lighter again, obviously, because, you know, I've already spent my fortune. I don't really have much left to spend or I don't really have a lot of, you know, wiggle room after the anniversary sale from Nordstrom. Yeah. Okay, let's go through what we have. Oh, maybe I should go through, like, this is an ER exclusive. I think at 100 PV, which is the Lavender Vitality. And I think this is also an ER exclusive. Maybe 190, I don't know. Thieves, 15 mil. And this is not ER exclusive. This is a Fennel, 15 milliliters. And quite honestly, I don't really know, I mean, other than cooking, I don't really know how I should be using this. I think Fennel is probably quite a strong oil. And then the last freebie that I got, this is something that's pretty sought after, and it just kind of came back. In July, you can't really purchase it yet. So the only way to get it in July is to purchase 250 PV order to get this, which is the Rudavella. So yeah, this is supposedly very calming, and a lot of people use this to help with like sleeping or falling asleep. I heard that it doesn't smell good, so goes to your feet instead of anything else. But for the month of July, you have to be ordering at least 250 PV in order to get this. But what I've heard recently, like maybe a couple of days ago, is that it's coming back inside. You could actually purchase this right now if you like it. So if you have it from July, 250 PV order, if you have this, use it. If you like it, you could start purchasing it in the virtual office. So, wow, this is quite a bit. And a lot of them, I mean, it looks like it's a lot because a lot of them, it's kind of like bulky products. It's all like personal care products. I'm not going to even do a recap because there's so many. But anyway, that's my July essential rewards. And hopefully I am looking at the camera directly enough to kind of not like see Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good summer so far and continue having a very good summer. And it's also back to school very soon. And I think some people in some part of the United States, they're already like back to school already. So hopefully you guys are having a good summer, and I'll see you guys next month when we have the August. I was actually thinking about doing an extra kind of organization of my Young Living products, or at least the oil. It's gonna be a very, very fast and quick video, so I'll probably be working on it today, because quite honestly my way of organizing is just very simple and kind of messy. It's kind of an unorganized type of organization, but you know how it goes when as long as you know where to find it, it's a good organization. So anyway, I'll see you guys next month, or until the next video. Bye bye.